Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. This channel is specialized in solving SAT math problems. Today I will solve several SAT math problems, selected SAT math problems. So let's start with problem number one. So problem number one, it states that okay, question number one. So an elevator can carry a maximum of 700 kilogram. Elevator can carry up to 700 kilogram of weight. Now we want to carry packages. Now each package, weight of each package, package weight of package equals 15 kilogram. And these packages are placed in a cart. The weight of the cart is 50 kilogram. So the question is, how many packages can be carried? How many packages can be carried? Packages can be carried. This is an easy problem. So we have to express the information given in this problem into a math, into an equation. So we have the weight carried by the elevator equals the cart weight, which is 50 kilogram, cart weight, plus packages weight, which is 15 per package, by the number of packages. So weight equals 50 kilogram, which is the cart weight, plus 15 by the number of packages, which is n. So assume that the number of packages is n, so the maximum weight that can be carried by the elevator is 50, which is the weight of the cart, plus 15 by n. So the maximum weight is 700, this is given, equals 50 plus 15 n. So this is an equation with one unknown. We can simply solve it. It's easy to solve. So we add minus 50 to both sides of the equation. So we will have 650 equals 15 n. Then n equals 650 over 15. And n equals 43.33. 33 packages, so n we rounded to the nearest, smallest whole number, so n is 43 packages can be carried by the elevator without exceeding the 700 kilogram limit. So this is the solution to this problem. Next question. We have a function, given function, g of x. Question 2. We have g of x equals 9x g of x nine x plus 126. We want to find what is the x coordinate of the x-intercept of this function. What is the x coordinate? The x coordinate of the x-intercept of this function of g of x. Now, when we say the x-intercept of any function, now if you have y and x like this is y or g of x, in this example, g of x, and this is x. Now the x-intercept of any function, x-intercept here, that means y equals 0. And the y-intercept, x equal to 0. So in this case, we are asked about the x-intercept. So the value of the function is 0, which is the y. So we have 0 equals 9x plus 126. So that's it. We have one unknown and we solve, which is x, and we solve for it. So x equals 1 minus 126 over 9, which equals minus 14. So this is the x-intercept. So the point, this is the question. Now the question asks about the intercept, the x-intercept. So the point is 0 and minus 14. The function crosses the x axis at 0 and minus 14. So this is the second problem. Now the third problem, we have a shift. Now question 3, we have a shift who has 126 liters, 126 liters of oil. And he wants to place it in two containers. Container A, for example, and container B. Now assume that in container A, he will include Q liters. And in container B, he will put R liters. So he wants to divide what he has into two containers. So what he has actually is 160, not 126. 126 comes from the previous problem. So what he has is 160 liters. 160 liters. And he wants to divide it into between two containers. So we assume that he will put in the first container Q liters, and in the second container R liters. So let's say that this is liters, Q liters, liter, and R liter. So now we know that we can express this information by one equation, which is Q plus R equals 160. So this is the first equation, Q plus R equals 160, which is the amount of the oil he has. So this is equation 1. Now we need one more equation or one more condition so that we can solve how many he will put in each container. So the other condition, it says that the R, the number of liters in the second container is 8 liters less than 5 times Q. 5 times Q. So this is the other condition we have, or the condition given. So we want to the R liters, the oil put in the second container is 8 liters less than 5 times the oil put in placed in the other container. So we can express this by an equation. So we have R plus 8 liters equals 5Q. R plus 8 equals 5. So this is the second equation. So if we add to R 8 liters, we will get 5Q. This is this condition. So now we have two equations. The first condition is R plus Q equals 160. R plus Q equals 160. This is equation 1. So we have two equations with two unknowns, and we can now solve them easily. So by subtracting, because we have R here and we have R here, we want to get rid, it's easy to get rid of R. So if we subtract equation 2 from equation 1, that's R minus R is 0. Then let me rearrange the second equation. Let me rearrange the first equation, which is R. The first equation, R, I will put R and the Q on one side and the value on the other side. So we have R, the first equation, we have R minus 5Q equals minus 8. This is equation 2. I just rearrange it. Okay. R minus 5Q equals minus 8. Now I can subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So R minus R is 0. Q minus 5Q, so that's 6Q equals 160 minus 8, so that's 168. So we have 6Q equals 168. So Q equals 168 over 6, which equals 28. So Q is 28 liters. One container will include 28 liters. And the second, if we want also to know the second container, so we have Q plus R equals 160. So R equals 160 minus Q, which is 28, which equals R equals 132 liters. So now we know how much will be put in each of the containers. One container will include the 28 liters, and the other container will include 132 liters. So that's it for this video. If you have any question about any of the problems solved in this video, please leave me a comment and I will get back to you. If you have any problem you need help solve, please also send me in the comment and I will include in the next video. Thank you for following my channel and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.